Hi guys, it's Emily from Nobel Novels and welcome to today's video. I have created my first tag video and it's called the Friends tag. This is an original video and it's based around obviously the word friends, and it's about sharing the love. Now, a lot of them are book related prompts, but there are a couple at the end which are a bit sort of sweetie soppy ones. You guys know me, I'm a bit soppy, aren't I? But I wanted to create my first tag video after the fact that I'd hit my 500 subscribers. I'm now pretty close to 575, so I'm going to aim to get to 600 by my booktube anniversary in April, which hopefully I should do. But do you know what? I just love that I've got so many great subscribers and you guys are all amazing. The last prompt will be a bit about sharing the love of some of those channels that I love, but I don't want anyone to feel pressured that just because I've tagged anyone, I don't want any of you to feel pressured to do the tag. This is fun, it's sharing, it's something I wanted to do for myself. Honestly, don't know what it's going to be like. I've not mentioned any of the prompts to any of my booktube friends because I wanted you all to do it, so I tried to do it myself, and I hope you all really enjoy it because it's just been a bit of something silly for me to do. Anyway, I will list the prompts below. Yeah, finally, guys. Seeing as I'm creating it, I better list the prompts, hadn't I? More work on editing, but do you know what? I love it. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to doing it. So the prompts will be listed below and I will be tagging some people at the end. So here we go. The first prompt. F. F is for friendship. Name a book with a strong friendship in it. So you guys knew I'd have to include this book at least once. The Familiars. I love the friendship between Fleetwood, who is a lovely lady, not a lovely lady, she's having a really tragic time. She's pregnant with a baby, but she's lost all of her other ones. She's 17-year-old and she's pregnant for the 4th time. And this baby she wants to keep. So when she gets set up with Alice, who is going to be someone that's going to look after her and hopefully bring her baby into the world. It starts off as a servant-employer friendship, turns into a true friendship, where Fleetwood goes above and beyond to help Alice when Alice is accused of something that she didn't do. And I love that. I love that that Fleetwood goes from being a very weak person, but the friendship with Alice strengthens her, and the length she goes to fight for her friend seems really strong and true to me. And yes, it's historical fiction, so I like the fact that even back then the idea of that kind of friendship, that it doesn't matter what sort of class you're in, your friendships can be true. And friends, like I said, are very important to me. It doesn't matter if you're posh, or even back then, if you're posh or if you're not as well off, that friendships can develop and you don't always know how or when they're going to appear. But I love the strength in this friendship. I love the relationship between Fleetwood and Alice. And I love the way Fleetwood develops throughout this book and how she fights for her friends. Because I don't know about you, but I would fight tooth and nail for all of my friends. So I love that. So that's my first prompt. The second one, R. R is for real life. A non-fiction book that you want to read. So you can pick any non-fiction books, anything that is on your list. I thought I could have said pick something else, but I think to me it's about finding a non-fiction book that's really stood out to you, that's on your shelves, or someone that you want to buy. It's no for non-fiction November, so I kind of thought I could link that in a little bit because, you know, they've got to love a bit of non-fiction. So let me know which is a non-fiction book you would want to read. And you guys, I had to pick this chunkiest book. This is a book that I found, it's on my vlog haul video that I found not very long ago in a charity shop, and it's on my favourite people, the Brontes. I had this on my Amazon wishlist for a while, never got around to buying it. So when I saw it for, I think it was like £1 or £1.50, it is probably my longest book going because it's about 800 pages, so nearly 800 pages, but it tells you about, yes, about 800 pages, and it's about the Brontes, and it's got some lovely information in here. I want to know more about the Brontes. They're my favourite sort of historical authors. I love Anne Bronte's work. I love Emily Bronte. And this is describing their history. An outstanding and magnificent portrait that not only contains the wealth of new material, but also a delight to read. So, delight to read and Bronte. I don't know whether I'll save this for Victober next year because I never got around to reading it this year, or whether it's one I'll read sooner. I might read it for my birthday month because it's going to be one that's like, obviously I love Emily Bronte, so I think I might save that for then. but I really want to read this. There are so many non-fiction books that I love. I also love Kathy Glass's work on fostering. I love a lot of non-fiction authors, but this is the one. This is my one I picked. But yeah, you can list a non-fiction author. If you don't know a non-fiction book, if you want to tell me what a non-fiction author is that you'd like, let me know. I'd really love to hear, because I want more recommendations for non-fiction. An indie author. Pick a book by an independent author, indie author. Charlie, I don't know whether you count yourself as an indie author, but I picked you because I love Charlie from Our Charles Heathcote has written the series of Doris books, and this is his most recently published book that was published at the start of the year, Annette Murder. I cannot wait for its sequel. I cannot wait for his last book in the Our Doris series, which is the next book is publishing, I believe. But this is a brilliant. Charlie is one of our own. He's a booktuber and he's a writer, and you've got to support him. And I thoroughly loved Annette Murder. I bought it full price. It is an absolutely amazing book. I got it from Amazon, from Waterstones, but I believe you can get it from Amazon or via Charlie on his website. So I'm linking Charlie, hint, hint, right at the end. He's going to be linked. So if you want to buy one of his books, which I thoroughly recommend, this is a cosy mystery book. That is the best description of it. Alice Valentine has lost her job. Her auntie is dead, and she's discovered that she owns a cottage in Partridge Mews. The last thing she needs is murder on her doorstep. When a retired detective is killed, Alice finds herself embroiled in the investigation. She's aided by Marmaduke Featherstone, a friend of the victim, and an all-round ragamuffin, with enough skeletons in his closet to make the graveyard jealous. As the bodies begin to pile up, Alice and Marmaduke investigate. Don't need to tell you more. This is one of my favourite books. I love Charlie's work, and I absolutely thoroughly love this. So, for me, my indie author has got to be Charlie from Charles Heathcote. Tell you who else knows a lot about indie authors, and that is Nikki from Dark Between the Pages, I think. She's just changed her channel name. She's fantastic, and she's great with all indie authors, but this is the one I'm going to pick. I'd love to tell me who you think is your favourite indie author. Let's give them support. Let's support the indie authors, because that's something that needs to be done a lot more. I need to know some more indie authors, so I'd love it if you guys mentioned them either in the comments below, or if you do the video, mention it in that. That would be fantastic. Like I said, friends tag, let's support each other. E is for ending, a book where the ending made you scream for more. Had to put ending in it. I'm sorry guys, I know it's on loads of other tag videos, but... And this is another book that I don't like including books that you're going to predict what I'm going to do, but this one I had to put in. The lovely Colette will know why. I cannot tell you why the ending of this made me scream, but this is my favourite, one of my favourite books from last year. And when I read the ending, I literally screamed. I screamed so loud that I wanted more. And then I had to wait until January. Its next book in the series did exactly the same, but this one especially, and that one I had to go and wait for a year. So it's at the ending. I want to know a book where the ending was literally like, oh my goodness, it was either something completely unexpected, or if it's a book in a series that ending leaves you desperate to read the next book in the series. It's especially annoying when you have to wait a long time for the next book in the series. Or a book where the ending made you scream because it spoiled a good book. That can sometimes happen, can't it? Sometimes a book can be fantastic and then the ending will let you down. But I want to know a book that made you scream, either good or bad. And this one totally left me screaming because I wanted to know what happened next. And that is when an author is fantastic. When they leave a book in a series, it leaves you aching and desperate for more, and in order to literally pre-order. Because I'm going to be rereading this next month because it was that good, and I want to reread it in time for the third book in the series. But I love this book, but it so badly made me scream. I couldn't wait to pick it up. Now, D, a dark book, D is for dark, a book that had dark themes. Now I thought, do I go with a book that you guys all know about? I could go with a classic, so say like Wuthering Heights. So I'm just giving you some examples. I'm not going to go with the one I've chosen yet. So you've got like Wuthering Heights, you've got The 13th Tale, that's very dark. You've got The Familiars. There's some fantastically dark books, some horrors that they can sometimes be very dark. Some thrillers are very, very dark. We've got historical fiction. We've even got our dark classics, like I said, such as my favourite book ever, Wuthering Heights. or Jane Eyre that's got some dark themes. But the book I've picked is one that is new to me. I only read it last month. I read it, I think it's September actually. I read it with the lovely Linda. And this is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. Just watched a few review videos, and I have been a few other people's videos on BookTube, and I'm now desperate to pick up Jamaica Inn because I've been told that this has got links to Jane Eyre, like it's like kind of connected with Jane Eyre, and Jamaica Inn has got kind of connections apparently with Wuthering Heights. So that's going to make me put Jamaica Inn right at the top of my January list, maybe January or February. But Rebecca was a book that I thought that's very dark. Now, I started off and I didn't think I was going to like it. First 50 pages, it was a real drag, and if it hadn't been for the fact that I was buddy reading it with lovely Linda, I probably would have stopped. But it got darker, it got deeper, it got more mysterious, more historical fiction. I don't know whether to class this. I class it as mystery, but it's either a classic, mystery, historical fiction, whatever. But it is very, very dark. Rebecca is dead, and yet she influences every action and thought of the other characters in this book. The moment I finished it, I turned to page 1 and started over again. And Malorie Blackman wrote that. So I love Malorie Blackman's work. So if she liked it, I knew it was going to be good. On a trip to the south of France, the shy heroine of Rebecca falls in love with Maxime de Winter, a healthy, handsome widower. But as they arrive at Manderley, his Cornish mansion, the change comes over Max, and the young bride is filled with dread. Friendless in the isolated house, she realises that she barely knows the man she has married, and in every corner of the room there is a phantom of his beautiful first wife Rebecca. Dark, mysterious, but so well written. This got 5 stars because it was something that didn't surprise. I completely didn't think that I would love the darkness and depths of this book. And I am a bit of a Daphne du Maurier fan after this. But yeah, I want you to tell me, what dark books do you like? There's some people I've mentioned I'm going to tag that are going to tell me different genres. So, but whoever does this, I'd love to know that. And then the bonus prompt is, next thing I'm going to do the share, and then I've got a bonus prompt at the end. So the last letter in Friends is S, and S is for share. Share the love and tag some of your favourite channels. Now, if I tagged all of my friends on here, the list would go on forever. So I've just picked some. Like I said, you don't have to do it. I know, Chloe, I know you've got loads of tag videos that I've tagged you in, and you're saying you're booked up. So I totally understand that this doesn't have to be rushed to do. But it's also about the fact sharing the love. I want to share these channels. I want to promote them. I want people to do it. If I haven't tagged you, please feel free to do it and tag me in it. Let me know that you've done it. Sort of tell me. But I'm going to go through some names here. And this is going to be, like I said, fun in the comments because I've got to link all these channels. They all will be linked below. Ange, from Ange with an E. New to me friend this year. I think she's absolutely fantastic. She is the funniest. She makes me crack up laughing. I love that girl. She's brilliant. Check her out. Beth from Beth Chats Books. I'm really saying people's names, but I really hope I got their channel name right. Beth's a sweetie. She is very highly intelligent. She's read some great books, and she's very great. She was not one of the judges for the awards this year, and she was brilliant. So I love this. Next one's an obvious one for everyone. Charlie from Charles Heathcote. A lovely friend of mine on here, and someone that I've been friends with for a long time on here. His channel's great, his books are great, and he makes me laugh. If you like the northern sense of humour, as well as he's got great taste in books, check him out. Chloe from Chloe Reads Books, a good BookTube friend of mine. She's absolutely amazing. She's funny, she's brilliant. She's putting so much content up at the moment that's fantastic. Her subscriber count's going right up there because she is so on the part and on the level. She's honest, she's true, she's real, she's lovely, and like I said, a true friend. The next one is Tori from Hufflepuff Discovery. She's new to me friend from Bictober. I started chatting to her, and I love her channel, and I think she would do a great job of this. Then my longest BookTube friend, literally a friend that I've gotten to see, and I can't wait for things to be over and done with so that I can actually see her again, and that is the lovely Julie from Hungry Bookworm. I don't say it enough, Julie, but I miss you. I think you're fantastic. She's loves the Tudor books like me. She loves the darker books. She's another Daphne du Maurier fan, and she's fantastic. And just check her out. She's brilliant. The next one is Kate from Kate Howe. I know she probably won't do this, but if I didn't do a video, if I didn't tag her in it, I would cry, because she is another friend of mine from BookTube, and someone that I chat to outside. We run the Jane Eyre read along this year. She's involved me in another Victoria project, and we chat, and I love chatting to her. She's an amazing lady. Another BookTube bestie is Linda from Linda's World of Books. Check her out. She needs more subscribers because she's so blimmin' brilliant, and I want everyone to know how fantastic she is. Another one I'm truly grateful that I can call my friend. Olivia from Olivia's Catastrophe, another new to me friend this year, but she's lovely. Very, very intelligent. She reads lots of fantastic books. She's a university student. She's also a very caring lady, so check her out. Again, another one of my BookTube besties is Gemma from Read a Book Gem. If I like a book, she's going to like it. If she likes a book, I'm going to like it. We're too blooming similar. There is so many of our genres that we share in common. She's doing really well on here because she's so incredible, and I think, like I said, if you like my channel, you'll love her. She's that brilliant. She's way better than me. She's so intelligent. Then we got Clint from Reads Readers, the funniest American guy I have ever had the decency to call a friend. We chat regularly. He's the most unreliable pain in the bum for body reads, but oh my God, he is the kindest, sweetest guy going. When lockdown happened last time, at the start, first lockdown happened, and I was struggling and I was really in tears, he was always at the end of the phone on Messenger listening to me. He's funny. He does great read-alongs. He's a great guy. Check him out. And I want to see you do this. Oh no, he's actually been told that he's going to be doing this. And then the last one for now is Danny from Spinelli Speaks. She is lovely. A true friend, a true gem. And she just makes me crack up laughing. She's so honest and so brilliant. And I've just remembered someone that I should have put at the top of this, and I'm going to add her link. Berna from Berna's Vickers Adventures. I say she's amazing. You've got to check her out. Gaia, I'm not going to tag you in this because I know you don't do very many tags, but Gaia Athena is a brilliant channel and a lovely lady. Please check her out, just because I think I'm not going to tag you in it, but I am going to put her channel down there because Gaia and Berna are lovely friends of mine, and they are from Turkey and Netherlands, and they're brilliant, and I can't believe I didn't mention them first time around, so they will be going on this list. God, this list is long, and this video is way longer than I expected. But the bonus prompt, by the way, is to show a gift from a friend that's special to you. And I got this for my 40th birthday, and it's a little plug. I'm going to show it really close, and it says, "Friends are the family we choose to have." Now, I'm lucky my family are my friends too, but you guys are my friends, and you're my BookTube family. So this is to remind you that each and every one of you is special. Let's share the love. I hope you all enjoyed this tag video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not subscribed yet, ring on my ding-a-ling. Let's share the love. I'll see you all soon. Bye.